Welcome back to the introductory cuTheme training module. In this video, we're going to be building off of the last one, and we're going to be discussing the differences between CMS sites and the new cuTheme. As you may understand from the last video, our use of CMS sites is the old method for creating and managing content on the web. It was a fairly rigid design, and it did not offer a lot of flexibility for creating websites. In our last video, we went over what CMS sites looked like on the front end, as well as what the editing process looked like. The majority of CMS sites look similar to this website here. And the editing process will look something like this, where you have a text box here with a variety of things you can add in, like images or other types of content, as well as other options listed below. Now, if we move over to cuTheme, we can see how these two designs differ. While using the new cuTheme, the editing process is going to look like this, where we have a lot more freedom in terms of design, object placement, and overall organization. We have different pieces called blocks that we can add to the page here. As an example, we can use the button CTA block. Once we've added it in, we will have extra options along the side, such as changing the button text, adding a link for the button, and then some other design and positioning options. The final product of a cuTheme page is going to end up looking like this. One thing you might have noticed is that editing on the back end looks very similar to the final product of the web page on the front end. This is one of the key improvements to WordPress, which will help give you a better idea of what your page is going to look like while you're editing. If you're used to working on CMS sites, the new cuTheme might take some adjusting to, but once you're comfortable, you're really going to notice the amount of freedom and flexibility that you now have for editing content.